Dude, we just learned our lesson. Here's what happened. I tried to build a hidden toilet paper fort in Walmart. Now I know what you're thinking. Layton, that's a stupid idea. Why would you do that? The thing is, I've done this before, and it went fairly decent. I didn't get caught. I didn't get in trouble for having a camera. It went relatively smooth. So I figured since I've done it before, I can do it again. And I couldn't have been more wrong.
So why are y'all videoing in here?
Alright, so for starters, I don't want to do this alone, so I'm dragging my friend Luke down with me.
Do you actually like know what we're doing? Like, do you have a plan?
Kind of.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So we have to get in with the camera, and from there we have to build the fort.
Yes.
We have to build the fort. Once we're done with that, of course, we have to decorate, and then continue with the rest of the challenges that I have planned for us. And of course, whilst we're doing this, not get caught. Also, it's loophole time. It never says in Walmart, do not crawl into our toilet paper and build a fort in there. I know they probably wouldn't like it if we did it, but they never say not to. So, all right, let's go inside. We're headed in. Just got very real. We could get potentially shot and killed. Not actually, I hope not. So fast, it's making me tired. We made it in, it's fairly low profile in here. All right, so now that we got in with the camera, it was time to decide where to build our fort. We have a couple of pretty solid options. There's diapers, there's toilet paper, and there's dog food.
All right, video games are calling, and I must go.
A lot of people. This is so much more busier than the other section. This area is so much more busy.
Yeah, Luke was right. It was much busier by the toilet paper. In fact, there was an employee break room right next to where we wanted to set up a fort.
Employee room right there.
It's like spawn camping.
It is.
It wasn't right next to the employee area. That spot over there would be really good. So after discovering this, we decided to give the diaper section a try. Here's what we're gonna build. We're doing this very low profile, by the way.
We're doing it low profile? Problem. So imagine this. This is Layton Studios, right? He's back here in his little comfy diaper fort. I'm an old lady with a baby.
What?
The baby pooped his pants a lot, and he needs more diapers. What? There's a kid in there!
But look, so thus, not exposed. Double
But
layer. After going through all the scenarios of what might happen, we decided to give the diaper fort a try. And we very quickly learned that the diaper section would be way too small for us. So we got out and went to look for a different spot. I heard dog food is another good area.
oh, dog food. Let's go. Why they gotta spawn camp us like this?
Yep, dog food was right next to the storage area, and that meant tons of employees. So this was getting difficult.
And we're here on the busiest day of the week.
I know.
Tuesday.
And then it was decision-making time. I realized that the diaper section is probably the safest, but it's incredibly small and would be pretty much impossible to make into an actual fort. The dog food section was decent, but it would be really difficult to move around the dog food and make it into a fort. The toilet paper section seemed like the best bet because it was the easiest to make into a fort, and even though it was close to employees, we could just be really quiet and just hope we don't get caught. Oh man. I'm gonna say this, I think toilet paper is our best bet just because there's a lot to work with. So we started building.
How's it look, Layton?
I don't see anything. Say we just start building like right here. This is a good spot.
I'll start working from the inside.
Then I realized we have a problem. A way of getting in and out of the fort. We're gonna have to fix that later. But for now, I just needed to get inside the fort.
Oh my gosh.
Once we were in, we started closing up every single opening that could possibly make us visible. Here's another problem I never addressed. Customers, you know, doing their own thing, doing what they're supposed to do in a store. Yeah, how dare they, okay? They're interfering with our mission. So basically, a customer will be shopping, and you don't want to be spotted because they could be mad and tell an employee on you. And you don't want that. Also, everything seems so much funnier to Luke and I whenever we're not supposed to be loud, so we just started dying laughing. Okay, think about this. They're not looking for us. So, a couple, like, toilet paper sounds and a couple pings in the background. They're not expecting it, so it's not like they care. Like, they're not. We need to find a way to make a good exit. Anyways, Luke crawled out to try and make an exit, but as he was out, he saw a customer coming, and instead of letting me know, he just took off and left me alone. And when I say this customer was here for a long time, I mean this customer was here for a long time. She very carefully, slowly inspected each and every roll of toilet paper there was. She wasn't an employee either, she was just a customer. Then Luke came back. Then he left again. And then finally, the customer picked out her toilet paper and left. So I took this opportunity to crawl out and find Luke.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I have a new goal. Right here. I can build a secret entry.
And as I was about to begin construction on my new secret tunnel, Luke showed up with a special surprise.
So, what's that?
It's a chair. I think it would upgrade our fort by a lot.
So Luke crawled back into the fort very gracefully with his chair, and I constructed our new tunnel.
Okay, the tunnel is being built. I'm about to go in. About to go back in the fort.
Yeah, the tunnel was a good call on my part. Yeah, no need to applaud. No, it was just out of the kindness of my heart.
How easy is it to get in? It's really easy. We are trash of humans.
And in the spot we were at, people had thrown tons and tons and tons of trash underneath the floors and like in our general area. And me being the way I am, I had to get rid of it. I had to go throw it away because it was disgusting. Luke, on the other hand, decided to eat some of the trash.
Smells fine.
No, don't. What's that about me? Oh, you are disgusting. You disgust me.
Also, I noticed we had no roof protection, so if people looked above us, we would be spotted, so I went to go cover that up. And while doing that, I noticed a little flaw in our tunnel. Now that the building of our fort was pretty much completed, it was time for me to go get some decorations for us.
Okay, I'm about to go decorate. So for starters, when I sit down in that fort, my butt cheeks start hurting real bad. So I'm gonna prevent that by finding a rug.
Alright, need I state the obvious? If you guys ever do this, which I for one highly recommend not doing, but if you do decorate your fort, go put your stuff back when you're done. Don't make it the employee's problem.
I love the color green. I'm gonna go with green. Just follow the people. We have to get some fall stuff. I mean, it's just a given. Like, gather together. Except the employees, you know.
Then I finished gathering decorations and went back to the fort. And now that I was in, we decorated the fort and it was time for the next challenge.
Now, we're going to set up speakers. Or yeah, we're gonna put a speaker over on that side. And we're just gonna blare dumb sounds. Okay, we're gonna use this for the prank.
Here's how this works. On one side of the aisle is a camera recording where the speaker is, and on the other side of the aisle there's a speaker playing weird sounds, and we are hiding in our fort.
Camera placed. Speaker placed. Hope none of it gets stolen.
Foreshadowing. Also, the spy camera I set up wasn't recording. And what's even better about this whole situation is no one was walking down the aisle. The store got very, very unbusy very quickly. So Luke and I were just playing sounds, laughing at each other whilst not recording and bothering no one else. So the speaker prank was a fail. After that, I had one more challenge planned for us, but to do this, I figured we should go put our decorations back. So I went and did that. Meanwhile, Luke stayed back at the fort.
Now I'm going to the bike section to find our next item.
Alright, so right here is right when everything is about to go down. So many things went wrong after this clip right here. So Luke and I actually told the story together right after filming this. Okay. Here's what happened.
Hold on, we should rewind a bit. Leighton went to go put all of our stuff back so we could set up for the next, I guess, challenge where we're gonna honk a bike horn.
Bike horn.
So we put all the stuff, he was putting all the stuff back. And while he was gone, these employees, this woman pulled up a big cart right in front of our fort. And she started taking out paper towels while I was in it. And I was laying across, like down on the floor, so I don't think she saw me. Stuff, and she was like restocking all of the like ones around me, and like there it was crazy. Like she was just like taking paper towels out, and I thought I was gonna be busted for sure. So I texted Leighton and said, "Can you ask her for assistance so I can escape?"
Okay, so Luke just texted me. He said that there are employees stocking the towels. He asked me to go be a distraction and get them away from there. So that is what I'm gonna do.
And so Leighton came there and I heard him say, hey, excuse me.
Hi, do you know where the Dr. Pepper is? Yes.
And I just grabbed all the stuff and got out as soon as I could.
No way. No way Leighton just got me out of that.
And I went to the diaper aisle. And
Okay.
I packed everything in your bag and I went to go try to find you. And that's where we left off when I figured out that you were talking to Solo.
Yeah, so we met up with Solo, who's our friend.
I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. Look who I found. Solo.
I go, so you grabbed everything?
Did you get the speaker in the other camera?
He didn't. So I ran back. I was like, okay, I'll go grab it real quick. It was gone. Speaker was gone. Camera was gone. I asked the lady who was restocking, I said, do you know where the speaker and camera might be? And she said, I have no idea. I'm sorry. She was very nice. Then suddenly, the grumpiest woman I've ever met. Pause. I probably shouldn't say she's the grumpiest woman I've ever met. She was just really, really stern and not very pleasant. Just came up as, why are you filming in here?
Yeah.
Why are y'all videoing in here?
I'm sorry, we're just filming a video. We're grabbing some
Okay,
supplies.
you can't video. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, he doesn't leave, right?
But she looked at us, why are you filming? I was like, I'm sorry, we just had our camera on us, we can stop recording. She goes, yeah, you need to leave. I was like, okay, just one question, do you know where our stuff is? And she goes, well, you're gonna have to check with AP when they get in. I was like, okay, how do I do that? I wanna get our stuff so we can leave. She looks at me, she goes, well, they come in the morning. She knew we were missing our personal property, and for some reason, she had it convinced in her head that she had every reason to hang on to it.
Yeah, she lied to us. She said
Yeah.
we weren't able to get it until tomorrow morning. And so then Leighton was like, this is unacceptable. So we walked around to the customer service desk.
Okay, nice lady just told us to check service desk. We just have to look out for the lady that told us we need to leave because the baby can't take it from us.
And some lady was like, hey, how can we help you? And we're just like, hey, yeah, we have our speaker and our camera that we left laying here and they're gone.
So we just have to get the camera and get the speaker and we are out of here as quick as possible. I'm never coming back to this one. No, I'm never coming back either.
And so they're like, is it a personal possession? And we just said yes. And so then some guy comes back and just hands it to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate it.
worried it was something.
Absolutely, yeah, we left it out, we were being dumb, went to go grab some. We saw our friend, went to go see him, we came back, it was gone. Well, thank you so much, you have a great day. Yeah.
So that lady had no reason to tell us that AP was going to be here in the morning and we
Yeah.
can get it then.
I mean, she could have
So-
said lost and found.
Exactly.
Stuff really sketchy. If we just ran, like just sprinted, that would be really bad. Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh. I think we just learned our lesson. Maybe, we might have just learned our lesson. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Oh my gosh. And here I am now. I have not been hunted down by the law of Walmart yet. My words of wisdom for having done this, having said I've done it twice, you don't need to do it. Building a fort in Walmart is not a good idea. It's just a pain to the customers and you could have to end up dealing with something like what we did. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. Anyways, I wonder what it'd be like if I explored an abandoned zoo. See you guys next week.